Welcome to Restaurant Recipe Recreations, a channel dedicated to teaching you how to create your favorite signature dishes from the most popular restaurants. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to recreate the ever popular shrimp scampi from Red Lobster. My dedication to this channel and to you, the viewer, is to bring you the most authentic do-it-yourself version of the restaurant recipe that I can possibly find. With over 25 years experience in restaurants and hospitality, I have created a lot of contacts, friendships, and insights into this Wizard of Oz industry, also known as the restaurant industry. And so this Red Lobster shrimp scampi recipe that I'm going to teach you today actually comes straight from a person who worked in the broil prep at Red Lobster for many years. So this is the real deal. And this dish couldn't be easier to recreate or take less time. You've probably noticed looking down at my workstation here that I don't have a lot of ingredients in it, and that's because the Red Lobster shrimp scampi only has 5 ingredients, with shrimp being the main event, obviously. So let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, I would like to ask that if this is your first time joining us, or if you've been with us before and you find this channel fun, informative, entertaining, and you're learning how to recreate your favorite signature dishes from the most popular restaurants, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Also, if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up and drop a comment in the comments section below. Okay, so as I mentioned, this recipe could not be faster or easier. I'm going to make 2 entree-sized portions of the shrimp scampi, so I have here 12 wild-caught shrimp. These still have the shells on them, so I'm going to go ahead and take the shells off, remove all of the outer shell, but leave the tail on. If your shrimp has not already been deveined, you're going to need to do that. But the easiest way to do it is to take a sharp knife and from the top of the shrimp moving down to the tail, just cut a small slit into the top of the shrimp and then pull out the black vein that's on top. Believe it or not, I actually have seen some discussion online of whether or not it's okay to eat the vein of a shrimp. In my opinion, it is never okay to eat the vein of a shrimp. If you know what the vein of a shrimp is, then I'm sure you're in full agreement with me. And I'm not really sure how that online conversation got started, but just trust me in that you don't ever want to eat the vein of a shrimp. And just make sure that you're using an oven-safe casserole dish. All right, so I've got my 12 shrimp here, 6 in each of my casserole dishes, and next what we're going to do is the compound butter. And all a compound butter is unsalted butter mixed with various spices and herbs that are all blended together. And compound butters can come in an endless variety of colors and flavors and textures, but the compound butter that is used for the shrimp scampi at Red Lobster only has butter and 3 other ingredients. So I'm going to start with 1 whole stick of very, very softened, unsalted butter. To that, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of just regular garlic powder, not garlic salt, garlic powder. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of ground white pepper. And then finally, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. And then you just mix all of those ingredients together. If your butter is soft enough, it shouldn't take any time at all. The shrimp scampi at Red Lobster is very buttery, so feel free to use the entire portion of compound butter. And you just kind of dollop the butter on top. And now the only thing left to do is I'm going to put these under the broiler on the top rack for about 8 minutes until the shrimp is cooked through and the butter is bubbly, and then they're ready to serve. Okay, I was not even playing when I said that these could not be faster or easier. Go ahead and serve them as is, maybe with a little lemon wedge. I also have here my Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit, which you can find in another episode. Another delicious way to serve it maybe would be to toss it together with some cooked linguini and do kind of like a shrimp scampi linguini type situation. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoy all of my videos. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified of all of my upcoming episodes. You can also follow me on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. That way you'll be notified of my upcoming episodes as well. But until I see you all again, have an awesome, awesome day. Cheers. Love y'all.